All right, let's go. So, did a live stream yesterday, and I am going to be doing, well, clearly, I'm already doing another one today. Pull the camera back a little bit. I still do like using my iPhone for the camera, just so I could sort of easily position it where it needs to be. Quality is good enough, although I was using my Nikon mirrorless camera yesterday for interview for my show, and that camera naturally is significantly better than my phones, but you know, still kind of just working out what makes the most sense ultimately. But let's go ahead and get started. This looks good. Yeah, I can even easily bring that in if I needed to. I do want to let's see. There's a few different things. Okay, so I think for this next one, what I'm going to want to do is explore this. I forget the name of it, but it's a plugin that you can use with Streamlabs to click a button and instantly get a vertical view. But that wouldn't look that good on this phone. When I say vertical view, meaning like a snapshot to be used for shorts or anything like that. But that wouldn't look as good on this phone with the live stream. I probably would want to be using my professional camera for that. But let's go ahead. I want to continue practicing this song a little bit. So I'm going to turn the mic off for a moment, and I'm going to play some of it right now. So let's do it. All right, so now I want to go into some songs that I haven't heard on here in a while. So I'm probably going to want to clean up some of these scenes that I never plan on using. Yeah, a lot of these are more atmospheric type sounds that I just don't really care about. a couple things here. Let me see if I go back over here and hit play. Time to make something from scratch. So let's go to, I don't even know what any of these ones sound like. Let's go to I guess here, and make something new from scratch. Okay, so clearly when I'm talking, the level needs to be up higher, but I think that might have a little something to do with my microphone settings. Let's see. If I go here and I go to effects edit, I see that my microphone level is only on 80. So I might want to increase that up to here. That's at 127 now, which is good. And I can even bring this down a little bit maybe. So I think that's probably better, and like, yeah, have this mic like somewhere like here perhaps. And then let's see. So then, no, I think it's just, I'm just trying to like get this just right. Yeah, I'll figure it out. It's like gain staging. All right, so let's see. I'm curious also about mapping some samples to these pads. So if I go over here, let's try to explore this really quick. If I go here and go like sample pad, you see that this is now set to like samples. pretty cool. I see how I can utilize these pads in different ways. So let me leave those there just for the time being. If I go shift sample, this brings you to your different banks. Some of these are gated. Yeah, these are all gated. And they're all loop, set to loop. So if I like turn, how do we turn like loop off? Quick edit. So turn off loop, for example. And then go back to shift sample. Yeah, that turns that off. That's pretty cool. And then, well, not cool. It is what it is. Loop on. And then effects switch on. So that's pretty interesting. So if I turn effects switch on, for example, and I hit that, and I go to Master Effects, also that affects the mic too. So I wonder if I go to like the mic effects edit and I want to I guess edit down here and turn Master Effects off. So now I think Master Effects should be off. So if I go here, nope, Master Effects are still on. What about NS? And I go here. Stay on. You should be able to turn those off somehow, right? I'm not sure. In any case, let's go to like sampling mode and let's look at this next bank really quick. That's pretty cool. Then we go to bank 3. So these are, some of these are loops. Let's see. Bass 1, A minor, A minor, A minor. These are 80 BPM. So I think all these, okay, let me see. Interesting. And then bank 4 has, what are these things? That's loud. Oh, that's really loud. I gotta bring this down a little bit, I guess. Oh, this is from, this is from something else. So how do we, let's see, quick edit. We can't turn the volumes down on these. Sampling, import. That was like super. So yeah, essentially, I'm gonna want to change the settings, or I'm gonna want to delete some of these samples here. So for example, no pun intended, if I were to go to sampling mode, sample already exists, overwrite. Let me cancel. Let me go there. Sample. Okay, yes, we want to overwrite, and it's picking up my voice, and it says working. So I guess if I did something like, yeah, like that. Let's see. Yeah. Okay, and then we have to find the start point, which is here. And then we trigger it by doing what? Yeah. 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 So how do we like add effects and stuff too? Let's see. Yeah. So zoom vertical. Levels already maxed. I guess that's it, right? Sample utility. Truncate, rename. I guess normalize would be good. Yeah. That takes a few seconds to normalize. Interesting that it takes so long to normalize something on this expensive keyboard, but yeah, so be it. All right, so that's set, and then that's it, I guess. And then we can come out of here, a new sample, and I guess we can wave edit. Lets you do that. That's what we just did. Zoom vertical level, loop. All right, that's pretty much it. And then quick edit. So you also want to like rename it. Let's see, sample utility, rename. But you can also delete all. You could export wave, export all waves, delete all. So I might want to like export all of these or something, and then like to like a hard drive, I guess, and then come back in and like import. That's what I need to figure out. How do I import samples? Maybe via the USB. That's what I need to figure out. For now, I'm going to rename this, I'm going to clear it and say yeah. And that is how we create a sample for when I am, for when I'm, like, that's going to be key, right? I want to be able to use these 4 banks for these sample pads more strategically. And so I think what I'm going to want to do is go to like shift here and like, oh, so here's the import button right there. But I think what I want to do is like sample utility, export all samples. Are you sure? And then okay, USB memory. So I need to get a memory stick and plug it in, which I probably will do right now. And then I can import or export all the samples out of here, and then delete all the samples, and then figure out how to import them. And I think over there, that USB stick, if I'm not mistaken, is the one that I'm after. So stand by. We're going to figure some stuff out today. Let's put some music on in the meantime. All right, so let's see how this works. So I just took, I don't remember which of these memory cards is formatted for the Phantom, but I am going to go back into sample mode. I'm gonna sample utility, export all, and they're all exporting now. So everything that's here is being exported onto that memory stick, at which point I can delete everything that's there, and then perhaps even grab my iPad right now. Actually, I think I can do this pretty easily. And I guess create, like, matter of fact, I'll do that while this is writing. I'll go grab my iPad, and I have a micro or a USB-C to regular USB, but that's going to need to be formatted here. That's the only potential issue. I got to see how that works. Yeah, I'll figure that out. But let's let this continue doing what it's doing. It's going to take a few more seconds, and I'll grab my other iPad. We're going to figure this out. All right, so we'll set this here temporarily. So we're almost done, 90%. We're almost done. All right, sample export completed. So that's done. So now the question becomes, all right, let's delete all samples. Delete all. Yeah, we want to delete everyone. So now all the sample banks are empty. Yeah, okay, cool. So that's good. Now the next thing that we want to think about is how do we get samples from, say, stuff that I record on my iPad to here? That becomes the next question. So for example, if I go to the sample page and I sample utility, nope, I want to import. Okay, so you're in import mode, USB memory, export sample. That's what these are. Enter. So these are all the samples that just, so basically we have to import, like, we have to get like a WAV file, right? So let's go to memory. Let's go to file utility. No. Let's go to utility and let's go to unmount. So that's out. And then let's take this out. I wonder if the next step is to see if this memory card, because it's formatted to work with the Phantom, I need to see if it still will work, if it still will work with like my iPad. So that's the next step. And so let's just do like a little test by plugging this in to the USB port. I gotta probably take this case off because this case does not work well with that dongle. All right, so there we go. Etsy, they responded back on Etsy. Let's see what's up. Review and reply. Do I have to download the app to review? Oh, brother. Okay, whatever. Let me log in real quick because this is kind of important for my album listening. Someone is potentially going to be making something for me, and let's see how the timing of that. Oh, it's going to make me do this. Okay, forget it. I'll respond later. All right, so let's go into something. First of all, let's see if this recognizes USB, and it does. It says Phantom. Cool. So let's now go into folder, and let's say koala samples, perhaps. Koala samples. All right, so now that's there. Cool. Now we want to go into something like koala sampler, and we want to, I'm trying to think what the next flow for this would be. So a few different things we can do. Let's do, hey, what's going on? I'm testing something out here. Hey, what's going on? I'm testing something out. Hey, what's going on? All right. I'm testing something out here. So that I want to export resample loop, import audio. So I want to export this current sample. Do you want to export the raw sample or edited sample, cropped and pitch? I guess edited sample. And then koala test. So this could be pretty like straightforward if this works the way that I expect it to. Phantom, koala samples, save here. All right, so that is now done. Now get out of koala. Now take this out. I think this might work. I mean, it shouldn't be that surprising that what I'm about to do is gonna work. It should be surprising if it doesn't work. Okay, so we got the USB back in, and now I'm trying to bring that sound that I just got into here. And we do that, and this is important to see if this works properly. We do that by going Shift Sample and going to Bank 1, Import This navigates. We want to go to a different folder, don't we? Geez, that's a lot. Koala samples. Enter. Koala test. Import. Execute. Yes. Then it takes a few seconds. And there's koala test, which is labeled as such. And then if I go to sampling. Okay. So hang on. Let's go to here. And let's go to pad mode. And let's go to sample pad. Hey, what's going on? I'm testing something out here. There we go. That works. So now that that's done, let's now have a little bit of fun. So first of all, we don't want this, so we're going to delete this. I'm going to make a whole video probably doing this one day. Maybe I'll even get you guys to help me out, like come up with some. But my idea here is to apply some like interesting samples to like ones that I can use on my live streams, like one shots and stuff like that. So for example, I don't know, let's see, that might be cool. Or how about like Mario Brothers? Let's go to like YouTube. This is like there's so many ones that I've thought of over the years. Mario Bros. Lose song. Let's see. See, that's pretty cool. So I guess I would do a screen share of this because there's no way to input, or actually is there? I'll have to see. Ideally, I would be able to get an input into the Phantom and do what I just did. But right now I have to kind of do it this way for now. So, okay, that's done. So I'm going to stop. I have to also cancel. And let's do our first one right now. Like, why not? Let's go to utility. Let's go to unmount. And then let's come over here. And then let's go to koala. So this is going to be the area that I kind of create all these samples at. Let's go to new. Let's discard. Let's go to import video. And let's bring that video that we just did in, compressing the video to get just the audio from it. And I just have to remember, let me see. Okay. So that might be one. Okay, so yeah, that's pretty good. That's good stuff. So we'll go right there. One shot maybe. That's good. And then here, one shot. And bring that really close. Cool. So that's done. And then I guess we're just doing a couple for now. Actually, no, you know what? Forget it. Like, that's a few. And then we're gonna go back here, and then we're gonna go like, hey, maybe hey, listen, right? Hey, listen kind of thing. Hey, listen. Sound effect, right? Let's see.
Hello, look. Hey, listen. Watch out.
That's pretty cool. I would probably bring a couple of these in, like.
Hello, look. Hey, listen.
I don't know if I want those. I'm trying to think of anything else like on the fly that I want to bring in. How about like most popular current sound, not songs, but sound effects. This might be good. This is pretty dope. This is a dope video. It's like bringing me down on a trip down memory lane. All right, so for now, you know what? Let's go here. We don't want to overdo anything. Let's export all samples. Let's export edited samples. Let's name your samples. So there's two different ones here, right? One of them is Mario Loss 1. And then let's save to files. Save it on here. And then save it on koala samples. And then save. Done. Well, not done yet. A few seconds, it'll be done. Once this thing starts flashing, I think that means it's done. There we go. So let's take this out. And then let's see how this works going back in here. Okay, so now we're back in there. So now we go to utility. No, we go to shift sample. We're going to delete this sample. We're going to import, I guess. Oh, wait, hang on. I think I needed to, like, I think because there was two samples there, I need to, what's the word, unzip it, which I don't think that I can do while this is plugged in. I think I have to do that from the iPad. So let's do it. Let's go back in here. Articulate's, you know, very specific process, but I think this will be fun as I like build these sound effects up and stuff. So what else? What's next here? And then also I can use these like in my video editing too, like of course, and on my OP1. Like there's a lot of different areas that I can use this. This is good stuff. All right, so and then maybe I can sell them or something to yeah, okay. All right, so let's go or give them away to people. So many opportunities. Let's go to koala samples. Let's go to zip. Let's let it load, and then Mario Lost 1 should be a folder. There we go, of course. So we just have to zip it first, and then we come in here, and then we try to plug this in without having to get up. Okay. Let's try again. Okay, see, it would have been done by now if I just stop being lazy. All right, shift sample, import, Mario Loss. So this is 0. And then we got to do the other one. And then I just want to see if I'm able to, maybe I should have normalized it. Oh, that's pretty loud. That's really loud. Okay, so we'll want to go into here and we'll want to import. And we're going to go here, import, execute. And I think we just want to, is it wave edit? Wave edit, and then turn the level down. Oh, you could change that. Change. Cool. So let's make that 70. So I wonder if these stay, if I have to write or if they, I think they stay. So if I go to then sampling, no, we want to go to, so these want to be, I mean, I want these to be quick edit, and these should be not gate, I guess. Like that, and then off quick edit. don't think this sounds as good as it needs to. Like, I'm getting that feedback a little bit of sound that I don't want there. Okay, so now it becomes me not overthinking things and being like, wow, now I know how to do this. So there's so many different things that I can do here, right? But I need to be just meticulous a little bit and just kind of have fun with it. So right now I'm going to find some more sounds, honestly. Bring them into Koala Sampler and then kind of add them over here because now I know how to do it. But before I do that, let me play some musica. All right, let's go to a new track and let's try to make something here. Organs on here sound so good. Oh, I like that. All right, so then we would do something like pad mode and be like rhythm pattern, which is 6, and find some. Let me see. How do we? Oh, you have to go to rhythm pattern like this, right? And then we go level down a little bit, and then we find I don't know, anything. Oh, that's the worst. And tempo needs to be slower. It's the worst drum beat of all time. Oh, because of this. That's really cool. Let me come back over here. All right, so that's pretty interesting. All right, so let's get a tempo. Bum 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 bum. Count in one measure. Quantization. All right, let's see. Yeah. Check it. I'm on the dance when I take it with you. Yeah, I'm on the dance when I take it with you. Yeah, the dance when I take it with you. Yeah, I'm on the dance when I take it with you. I'm on the dance when I take it with you. Yeah, I'm on the dance when I take it with you. I'm on the dance when I take it with you. Yeah, I'm on the dance when I take it with you. I'm on the dance when I take it with you. Yeah, I wanna dance when I dig it with you. I wanna dance when I dig it with you. Yeah, I wanna dance when I dig it with you. I wanna dance when I dig it with you. Yeah, I wanna dance when I dig it with you. I wanna dance when I dig it with you. Yeah, I wanna dance when I dig it with you. I wanna doom 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 So we can probably bring in some bass. I wanna dance when I dig it with you. Yeah, I wanna dance when I dig it with you. I wanna dance when I dig it with you. Yeah, I wanna dance when I. All right, so we can probably bring in, well, a couple things actually. I'm gonna go to scene and we're gonna save this first, and then we're gonna practice doing a little bit of, okay, going to what, pad mode, right, and then sample mode, and then love it. Yes, that's. So when you switch to, oh, okay, I know why, because it was an initialized tone situation there, wasn't it? So let's go there. So that's something we want. We want to be in pad mode, and we want to be able to know how to go right to sample. That's interesting. Bump. That's actually. Interesting. All right, I gotta go, but this was fun. We're getting closer. We made a little progress today. Let me see if we can live redirect somebody right quick.